Hello everybody, back here again for Vlog a Day, and today is Wednesday the 23rd, and today was a lovely day outside. A little warm, not as much wind as I'd like, but overall, beautiful day. Couldn't really complain too much. Got up this morning, stupid early with the puppy. Got him settled down a little bit, tried to keep him as quiet as I could so my wife could sleep in best she could do. And basically, when she got up, the play started. I got the dogs all up. Actually, before the puppy got here, I got the other dogs out, got them to use the bathroom, get them put back away. And then basically, what I have to do when I have all these other dogs here, because he will not play with them, is I tie him to the leg of the couch so he has enough leash he can get up on the couch with me and can't really go anywhere else and anything else. So he jumps up me, lays down a little bit, and he gets up and goes and tries to play with them and whines, and then comes back, lays on the couch with me and stuff as I'm trying to keep him quiet and calm, because these guys are just, they're chasing and barking and playing hardcore. So I can't even have them outside because they're so damn noisy this early in the morning. I just don't want to do that to my neighbors and or my wife. So I went ahead though, got that all done. She got up, so I got to let them start playing. They were playing around a good time. It was funny because the puppy and stuff, when I had the German Shepherd out and just the puppy and the other two dogs out, the German Shepherd pretty much leaves the puppy alone. Like, doesn't have nothing to really do with him at all. The puppy tries to play with the German Shepherd and he kind of just leaves him alone completely. But as soon as I let Bruce out, and Bruce out here with the German Shepherd, those two team up on that puppy and just wear him out, man. Like, they beat him up so bad. He runs away and comes back, he gets chewed on again, runs away and comes back and gets chewed on again, and it's so adorable. He like absolutely loves it. It's the greatest, like, it's the greatest part of his day. You can tell he is enjoying every ounce of it, every second of it, all the time. So works out well there. Went ahead though, got that all fun taken care of and all that goes with it. From there, we was able to just hang out a little bit. End up taking the puppy and Bruce with me to the dentist. So I left the German Shepherd here and the other dogs here at the house. Had to go run him up to get his dentures fit better. He didn't take him with him when he had the teeth removed. So basically, they had trouble getting them. He didn't get them put in until the swelling already started. So they've been out since we was up there last time, and he's been eating liquid foods only, and the fun that comes with that. So got him up there, dropped him off. It was funny because I asked him, I said, hey, what time do you want me to pick you up? Tell me what time you want me there. I'll pick you up. And he said, 11:15. Appointment's 11:30, by the way. And we're going all the way to the Volusia County Mall, which is a pretty good little jaunt. But I'm like, cool, whatever. So I roll in there at 11:13, and boom, I'm like, whatever. And we show up to his appointment like 8-9 minutes late. So, which just drives me batshit crazy. There's no way I would have wanted to be at the dentist office by 11:15, not his house at 11:15 for 11:30 appointment. But hey, it is what it is. So they got him in. Basically, I hung out in the shade, a little bit of shack yet with Bruce and the puppy. Had the puppy tied to the tailgate of the truck as we kind of sit and stuff. Put on a little bit of Prime Video, watched a little bit of that on the iPad, and I was smoking my cigar. And a couple homeless people come walking by because it's kind of a shittier neighborhood. And they were like freaking out because there's a dog out there and stuff. And the lady tried to kind of say something about, you can't have dogs out here. And I'm like, you can't live here. I'm like, my dog's fine. My dog ain't doing nothing to you. And my Great Dane's not even on a leash. He's just sitting there looking at me like, what the hell? I just told him to ignore him. And the puppy's wanting to go play with him because he loves people. And Bruce listens when I tell him not to. And the puppy doesn't listen that great. So the woman kind of and her stuff, and the guy kind of mumbled something I couldn't understand along the lines of how I wasn't allowed to be on the grass side of a parking lot by the trees where I have dogs waiting for somebody at the dentist office. Apparently that's not legal, but them living in the woods behind the mall, that's perfectly fine. Like, I don't understand the concept of what they're thinking there, but they wandered through the hole in like the wall, whatever, in the trees and stuff, and they basically didn't give me any more crap. They went on. Bruce laid back down. He didn't care. All he did is he stood up and like stood between me and them, just kind of watched them like, what the hell are you up to? So my father-in-law came out. I told him, I said, I'm going to parked right over there where I've been every other time I'm here with you, because there's a little bit of shade in that spot, a little bit of grass for dogs to lay on. And he walks out of the building, and I watch him walk out, and he looks around, walks the one way, doesn't see him, walks around the back, walks on the side, walks to the back of the building. I'm like just putting the stuff away, putting the chair away, putting the, getting the dogs and stuff loaded in the truck. And I look up, and he's just still like stops, just stands there, like just isn't even really like panning around, like, where do I see his truck? Just like stares forward, like I'm just gonna magically appear or something. Doesn't text me, doesn't get his phone, call and say where you at. And again, I can clearly see him. I recognize him right there. He should be able to see a giant blue truck with a topper on it, but nope, doesn't see anything. So I just give a big old whistle out to him so he can find me. And he basically heads over, gets in the truck. We head over to the pharmacy. Pharmacy was supposed to have these prescriptions ready at 9 a.m. this morning, and we're rolling there at like, I don't know, 12:30, whatever it was, and 20 till 1, something like that. And not ready yet. We wait in line, and apparently they're just filling everybody's order when they get there, because each one, it took us 19 minutes, I think it was like that. 19 minutes in line with 2 cars ahead of us. And we got there and stuff. She goes, "Oh, it's not ready." I said, "Well, it needs to be ready." So I was told it was going to be ready at 9 a.m. this morning. "Oh, it's been really busy here." I said, "Well, when's it going to be ready? Because I'm like an hour from here. Like, I'm not driving back up. I need to know how long we're going to go." She goes, "Let me go check the farmer to see if you can do it right now." So he walks her and stuff. She does it right now. And I had that thought, like, are you going to tell me to pull around type thing? Because these guys are 20 minutes each car kind of thing, 12 minutes each car. I really want to pull. There's like 5 cars behind me. And she doesn't come back until she has the pills. So I sit there for 12 minutes after I spoke to her for her to walk over the pills, which just drags the whole line up. It's ridiculous. So went ahead and I'm like, oh, whatever. So I'd on the way in, if I'd almost went by earlier to see if it was ready, they would have then filled it, could pick it up afterwards. But I thought, hey, it's not the end of the world if we have to sit here longer. It just kind of sucks. So went ahead, dropped him back off the house. He still had his garbage can out that he'd left in the house in the garage the other day. It was stinking. I don't know if he put food in there or what, but it smelled so bad. His whole garage and part of his house was stinking from it. He set it outside 10 days ago, 11 days ago, something like that. And I got there and stuff to get back, and his trash can is still in front of the garage, and there's bugs and shit coming out, hanging a bunch of flies and all kinds of God knows what in it. And then he decides, apparently, instead of letting me in the house so I can then put his medication in the thing and set out his weekly dispensers and all that kind of stuff, nope, he decides that's the time he wants to take the trash can out in the driveway. So I watch him, I'm waiting for him. He has the key to the house, so he takes the trash can on the driveway and parks it not in the middle of the driveway, but in the driveway where I can't back my truck out now, like, because it's not a real wide driveway and there's fence and stuff. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then he picks up and he's like, realizes he didn't take his newspaper, and he's like, I thought he was going to walk right back down the driveway, didn't he? Stuffed it, threw it in the cat door at the garage, went inside, we got the pills put away and stuff, asked him, anything else you need from me? Well, I'm here, anything else I can do? I tried to offer to take him to the yard store and stuff, didn't want to do that, didn't want to, blah, blah, whatever. So it's okay, cool, whatever. So I head out, go outside, I got to put the trash can, I got to slide it off the side of the driveway so I can get my truck out. And I'm like, really? You see there's a truck here, right? Like, what the hell are you doing? So went ahead, headed out home, got the dogs and stuff, let them outside, played with them for a while, kind of hung out through the day, a good chunk of the day. Everybody was playing, having a good time. The German Shepherd and Bruce were beating the crap out of the puppy. It was so great. Try to get a little bit of video of it. I don't know if it's taking. So when you get up to take a video, they stop playing, kind of thing. So it's kind of how that goes. But went ahead, got my run in, got all that stuff done. Had a meet and greet to do. Got that taken care of. All the fun that comes in. I'm just getting covered up with dogs. It's ridiculous how many dogs I'm watching lately. So I went ahead, hung out there. Everything was good to go. Ended up having ourselves some leftover rice and some chicken for dinner and stuff. Ended up having a great little meal. Had a great little time there. Hung out and basically just watched a little bit of TV. Came outside, had myself a cigar. Played with the little Maltese that I have. He just sits in your lap and just wants petted. He wants to lick you the whole time. I won't let him lick me. So went ahead. We just hung out, just chilled out for the evening, and wrapped it up. Called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.